It's always fun to look around and see fans singing our Stars Spangled Banner. Getting in the spirit. Should be a good one tonight. Don't go away. Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going with NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Well, Kevin Love has dramatically improved his perimeter shooting over his career, but he said, "I've tried not to fall in love with it too much. Where I'm going to make my money is also rebounding. That's a stat I always look at because it can help a team win even when the shot's not falling." Kevin?
Great attitude. His work inside, a big part of it, DA. Thanks. Interconference rivalry here, Doris. This one should be good.
Well, the beauty of this is there's a little bit of a long-distance relationship where there's certainly respect. But I wouldn't say there's much love lost here. Should be a physical game, should be emotional game, a little bit of nastiness, Kevin.
Oh, yes. Well said, Doris. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Russell and Thompson, the perimeter. Green and Cauley-Stein are down low. And it's Curry in at the point. And for Cleveland, Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. The duo inside, Love and Thompson. And it's Garland in at the point. Now here's Curry, hits the jump hook.
Well, the wonderful touch and creative finishing abilities, the amount of English Steph Curry can finish shots with, just incredible.
It's stolen by Green. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it, the fast break chance. It's good.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Here is Love. After D'Angelo Russell's bucket, Love with the bucket.
We know this about Kevin Love. Contact will not deter him.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Pass to Curry. Thompson for the triple. The shot misses, so Cleveland will take it the other way. It's deflected. Thompson passes to Osman. Now here's Garland, guarded by Curry. Now Garland. Shot clock at 5. Here's Osman. Here's Thompson. Misses the layup.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
And Green slams it in.
Well, the more repetition he gets, the more floor awareness you develop. D'Angelo Russell showing a desire to get his teammates involved.
Now, here's Garland. Here's Love. Good work there as it goes.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, Greg, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Russell, following the basket by Kevin Love. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Off target from three-point range. The Cavaliers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Thompson outside. Cleveland moving it around. Up against Green. Love can't hit. Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep here.
Boy, I have such great admiration for Kevin Love. We so often think these athletes are invincible. The reality is they're just like you and I. Kevin shared his bout with anxiety and panic attacks, and I believe by doing that, guys, he has helped countless people.
And here is Garland after the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. Garland kicks to Sexton. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Warriors leading by 5. And Commissioner Adam Silver said we're in an age of anxiety, and Doris expressed concern over the emotional well-being of the players.
Well, I think, Kevin, he pointed to social media, ironically, as isolating for players. They're always looking down at their phones. They're always wearing headphones. This generation, face-to-face connections, so crucial for a team and individual health.
Now, here's Garland. He's tightly guarded, and there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
What about the strength from Thompson there to go up, take the hit, still convert the play? Nice. Guys, what you love about Tristan Thompson, he never lets up off the offensive glass. He is thirsty for offensive boards.
One shot.
That free throw good from Thompson. And the rebound rate steadily climbing for Tristan Thompson, Doris, in recent seasons.
Yeah, so much so, Kevin, that he set a career high back in 2018-19. You think about over the last 4 years, he has averaged more rebounds than points.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Here's Garland. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Boy, the defense was in perfect position, but it simply didn't matter. He's just too skilled, too good.
9 feet out. It's good. 6 points for Steph Curry.
Boy, his shot looks deadly right now. Already, he's hit 3 of 4 to start.
Here's Garland. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Willie Cauley-Stein.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Who are some of the up-and-coming shooting guards in the league that you have noticed have got a very high ceiling?
Well, I'm going to mention 2 guys who I think could be considered combo guards who can play 1 or 2, and who I think their organizations are still trying to figure out their best position. But 2 of the most dominant young guards in the league who are going to be a problem for over a decade, Devin Booker and Donovan Mitchell. Both guys can create their own shot. Both can get off the dribble drive. Both could light you up for over 50 a night. Devin and Donovan, 2 names to keep an eye on.
And the second free throw, good.
And obviously, Doris, last year was a rough one for the Cavs. But if you're searching for bright spots, they did play fairly disciplined basketball.
I think you're right, Greg. When you think of all the new faces, they were only 9th in the league in turnovers, 6th in personal fouls. They didn't give a ton away, but the problem is they couldn't create much on the offensive end.
Outside, Russell. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
An aggressive pick-and-roll player is D'Angelo Russell, and you can see he's just starting to figure it all out, guys.
Here's Thompson. Love grabs the board.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
With the floater, here's Thompson. Off on the layup. Warriors leading by 3. To the inside. And there's Green on the assist by Russell. Green's got his second bucket of the night.
Tenacity. It's the first word that comes to mind with Draymond Green. Is he the tallest power forward in the league? No. But can he score it? Yes.
Now, here's Garland. 5 points in the game. Sexton dishes to Garland. 13 feet away. Cleveland keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Now, here's Sexton. He's guarded by Russell. 4 on the clock. The shot by Sexton, no good. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Leading by 5. And they double up Russell. The pass to Cauley-Stein. Jacks up a 3. Love finds the board.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Now, here's Sexton. Defense is right there. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
What I love about Colin Sexton, guys, is he's super aggressive. He knows speed and athleticism are his advantage, and he makes great use of both of those things.
This is his first free throw of the game.
A year ago, he had an 84% success rate on his foul shots, so he was a guy they were always happy to see at the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And the 8th pick back in 2018, Sexton with all the physical tools, Doris, you look for at the point guard position.
Yes, Kevin, but like most young players, there is still a lot to learn for Colin. Some of his vets were not shy about saying that early on. This young man has got time. He's got to put his head down and go to work.
And so he hits both. Selected with the 8th pick back in the 2018 draft, Colin Sexton, the main reward for the Cavs after the Kyrie Irving trade.
Sexton, wearing the same number 2 jersey as Irving, doesn't feel the need to measure up to expectations created by Kyrie. Cavs fans, though, hope he does.
This is it to Nance. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Green.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
You just throw it up there. Trill Will's going to take care of the rest.
Now, here's Garland. 5 points in the game. Now, here's Sexton. He's guarded by Russell. Shot clock at 6. Osman, the pass to Love. Over Green. No good off the back of the rim. Warriors leading by 5. The shot and game clock separated by 4.
How about the agility and footwork of Draymond Green? Boy, for a big man, he is so good at knifing his way inside.
Now, here's Garland. Beyond the arc. He can't hit that time.
And all the skill used on that crossover, you might want to save a little bit for the finish. Unable to convert there.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. And don't go away. We'll be right back. So much talent on this Warriors team. Draymond Green talks about how it all meshes together.
The way I judge, whether we can play together or not is on the defensive end. I never really judge on the offensive end. It's about picking each other up on the defensive end and all being on the string.
Greg, defense is Draymond's specialty, no question about it.
And it all starts on that end. The Warriors feel like if they take care of business at that end, the offense will take care of itself.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Warriors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin this second quarter. Green down low with Looney. Curry and Russell are the backcourt set. And it's Robinson in at the 3. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, one of the things that the NBA has been forward-thinking about is always accepting new ideas. And they've got a bunch of them on the table in recent weeks. A mid-season tournament, a postseason play-in tournament, maybe even reducing the 82-game regular season schedule. Now, all of these would be very bold moves, but Commissioner Adam Silver has always demonstrated a willingness to think outside the box.
Shots.
Kevin?
DA, great assessment, good report. Thank you so much. First one falls for him. Doris, one of the biggest free agent signings in years. LeBron James going to the Lakers. What did you think of his first season with LA?
Well, when you're LeBron James, perhaps no athlete in the history of the NBA has borne the weight of expectation as much as LeBron. So if there's anything short of a playoff appearance, there's disappointment. But what I would say is, through Christmas Day and his first real injury that he had to endure, LeBron was playing like an MVP. We are talking about one of the greatest to ever do it. I expect them to turn things around in Lakerland this year.
I agree with you, and I agree on your prediction.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Clarkson kicks to Osman. Clarkson against Robinson. Now, here's Clarkson. D right on him. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. And it goes on Draymond Green, occupying that instant offense role, Doris. Jordan Clarkson able to get his shot anytime.
No doubt, Kevin. He's a little bit of a streaky scorer. The challenge is on the defensive end. That's where he has to really improve if he's going to stay on the floor and impact winning.
Shooting two.
And the first one drops. And it seems like Jordan Clarkson may have found his niche, Greg, as instant offense coming off the bench.
A perfect fit for a scoring-minded combo guard. Clarkson able to create his own shot and comfortable pulling from all three levels.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. And with the departure of KD, the Warriors able to bring in D'Angelo Russell from the Nets in return. Greg, how do you like that fit for Golden State?
You know, offensively, fits the high skill level they're known for. Defensively, it might be tougher, but his youth, another positive as their other stars enter their 30s.
Now, here is Robinson. No points in the game yet for him. And then Robinson slams it in.
You know you can count on Draymond Green to make good decisions. This guy comes up with a lot of terrific assists.
The Warriors shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Well, the commitment to winning for the Golden State Warriors certainly begins at the top of the organization, right, guys? Ownership has made it very clear money will not be an issue in retaining their stars.
Now, here's Clarkson. Dishes to Porter. And he hits the jump shot. Porter's got his first points of the game. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. It's a 5-point game. Outside Robinson. Back to Curry. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. 8 points for Steph Curry. And the Warriors ownership saying they want this organization to be more than a basketball team, Doris. What do you take that to mean?
I think it means, Kevin, probably the popularity of a great team can be leveraged, right? Via marketing, via media, technology, real estate. Those other revenue streams enable them to sustain this big payroll.
And so it's Golden State with it. After the Cavaliers pick up 3. From deep. Aaron Nance comes up with the rebound. Curry against Clarkson. Porter outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Now just a 1-point Warrior lead.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
Curry against Clarkson. Elbow shot, and it's Golden State with another.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
They double him with Russell. And that one good from Clarkson.
How about Jordan Clarkson? The ability at his position to absorb contact and finish the play.
They double team Curry. Russell kicks to Green. And that one goes long.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
They double him with Russell. Here's Love. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
And instead of just trying to draw the foul, Love maintains his focus despite some stiff defense. Great hands, great body control, allowing him to get it done.
Now here's Curry. He's got 10. Good on the bucket.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
It's absolutely incredible to me the amount of work Steph Curry has to put in order to get open shots. The reason every defender is using every trick at his disposal to slow him up. And you have to, guys, right? Because if he gets an inch of room, it's over.
And Doris with the physicality of defense on Curry. He doesn't get a lot of free throws out of it.
Well, you think about Steph Curry's willingness to attack a closeout, right? Teams want to get him off the three-point line. So he has got to be willing to attack the cup, and he's more than capable of getting there.
Now, here's Clarkson. Quarter outside. Missed the shot. He's 3 for 4 in the game. Robinson finds Russell. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. And that's now 6 points for D'Angelo Russell.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Clarkson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
For years, guys, obviously we thought about the Cavaliers as one of the best three-point shooting teams in the league. Last year, obviously a very different story. They had a couple of shooters, but they lacked the kind of stars that could draw the defenses away.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. And Doris, to your point, it seems like any team that lacks floor spacing has a hard time picking up points.
And for the Cavaliers, Cav, that was obviously their biggest problem. They were second to last in the league in points scored, and that is what translates to only 19 games won after winning 50 the year before.
And both free throws good for Clarkson.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Now here's Curry. He's got 13. Porter with the steal. Clarkson kicks to Porter. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Warriors have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. They double team Curry. Russell feeling it out a bit. Pass to McKinney, uncovered, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. McKinney's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, if you're going to play the point guard position, critical that D'Angelo Russell continue to develop that aspect of his game. Nice pass.
Garland, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for the Warriors. Here's Curry. Three-pointer. Hits it from three-point range. Curry's got 16 points.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Here's Garland. Love trying to break loose. Garland, no good. Warriors leading by 5. Here's Russell. Good, nice job. Down low.
Timeout.
Russell's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, in the open floor, D'Angelo Russell understands he can be special.
And Cleveland making a change here. Porter's checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. Thompson's checked in. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. Puts it up off the inbound. The shot by Cauley-Stein, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Well, it's such an honor to be on this with you. And you were the first female to become a full-time NBA analyst. Breaking new ground. You've accomplished so much in your life, personally, professionally. What would you tell young women who are graduating college, looking to get ahead in their career in what you've chosen?
Well, first and foremost, I've been very lucky, Kevin. The game of basketball has been a part of my life since I was 7. It's been a driving force. I love it. I would just tell young women, times are changing. Dream big. There's nothing that's impossible. And I'm so thankful to the NBA players and coaches who have just wrapped their arms around me from the time I entered this business. So kudos to those players who are part of the change, no question.
And hard work. I have seen you work. I have seen you prepare. No one prepares more. No one works harder than you.
Thanks, Kev.
And he sinks the second.
And in recent years, some call the Warriors the greatest fast-breaking team since the Showtime Lakers. Doris, do you concur?
Greg, the Showtime Lakers are my all-time favorite team. But I will say, because of the shooting, the ball handling, the passing, the capability on every possession for something spectacular, I would say that this team was as close as you can get to the Showtime Lakers.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off on that long-range affair. And frankly, that's probably a good idea.
Now, here's Clarkson. He has 5 to end the run. And it's Russell with the rebound. Russell's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Curry with a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 6 assists here tonight.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Garland dishes to Love. The 9-foot shot. Warriors with the rebound.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Here's Garland after D'Angelo Russell's bucket. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Obviously, times have been quite tough lately, but you have to think back to Cleveland's first and only title in 2016. LeBron's second season back in the city, and boy, did he deliver on his promise.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Good on the second free throw. Here is Russell. 10 points for him. got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
The Cavaliers trail by 14.
Take that shot. Let's go.
Garland kicks to Porter from downtown. The Warriors pull it in. Outside, Russell. It's Curry outside. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got his 7th assist in the game.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
And that concludes the first half. The Warriors on top, up by 15. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Draymond. Of course, not unusual to see you going up against bigger players. So how do you take advantage of that offensively?
I mean, you just got to take advantage of mismatches. You know, most of the time there's a big guy on me. If not, there's usually somebody trying to switch off. You know, I just got to know when to pop and just take advantage of the mismatches.
You've done just that in the first half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So it's Golden State who's out on top at the half. They lead by 15. Kenny, what's your take?
Well, you know going in, Steph Curry can make any kind of shot. But then he still finds his way to impress you. Big showing so far, one of the most entertaining players in the game.
Shaq, how do you think Cleveland played?
Well, you live by the 3 and you die by the 3. And today, they're dying. And as cold as they've been behind the arc, they keep firing from deep. What are you doing? I know they got a lot of ground to make up, but they can't continue with this game plan. Not working.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. You talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
The Cavaliers trail by 15. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Thompson in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
So how about the Cavaliers head coach John Beilein making his NBA debut after 27 seasons as a college basketball coach? Think back to his time at Michigan, the first back-to-back 30-win seasons in school history. This is an excellent hire for Cleveland.
And it's the Warriors on the break. Here's Curry. Count that bucket. Curry's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, it is simply an incredible offensive display when Stephen Curry gets rolling. It feels like every shot that he takes is going to go down.
Now here's Love over Green, and it's Love missing. And Doris, isn't it interesting? Coach John Beilein has never, at any level, been an assistant coach.
No, but he has made his way through the ranks, going from high school to junior college, Division III, Division II, and then right up through the ranks of Division I. So he now makes the final leap to the NBA. How cool is that, Kev?
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressive. impressed with their offensive execution.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
Well, D'Angelo Russell, one of the best mid-range scorers you'll see. He's got the floater game, the pull-up game, and with his arsenal, he can get a shot at any time.
A different look now for Cleveland. Porter's checked in for Osman. Clarkson comes in for Sexton. And it's Brandon Knight in for Garland. And Love throws it down.
Well, that shows a sign of maturity, guys. Everyone expecting Knight to try and score it. Instead, he finds the open man.
And you know, Doris, another thing about D'Angelo Russell, he's not afraid of the big moment.
Kevin, he has proven that he is willing to take and make big shots. He doesn't necessarily beat you with tremendous athleticism, but it's his basketball skill that sets him apart.
Now, here's Clarkson. 5 points in the game. There's Porter at the three. The Warriors pull it in. Cauley Stein's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Knight passes to Thompson. Porter against Thompson. Porter, no luck. Here's the Warriors with the ball. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. The shot by Thompson, no good. And so Knight will bring it up for Cleveland. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Love. In tight, he gets the jumper to fall. Love's got 12 points in the game.
Well, I think it's always solid execution to get Kevin Love a look on the interior. This guy can score in so many different ways in that space.
For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. And that one's good by Porter.
Always a bonus when points come from unlikely sources. And you can see this guy's been working on that shot.
Knight against Curry. Over to the wing. Russell with a wide open look. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And that's 13 points for D'Angelo Russell.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Pass to Love. Knight for three. Cauley Stein grabs the board. Warriors leading by 22. Thompson with the bucket. He's got 10.
Well, their size, their strength, and their skilled passing ability. Draymond Green has such a great mix of attribute and skill.
Now here's Knight. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Moves back up. And even after 2 off. Offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far. So both teams making some changes here. Curry against Clarkson. 14 feet away. Curry's shot is good. Curry's got 6 here in this quarter.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
They need this. Basket good.
Well, Jordan Clarkson specializes at capitalizing on what the defense gives him. Nicely done in the mid-range.
Golden State's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Curry's shot is off.
Still looking for his first triple of the half. He had 3 at the break.
And when you look at the Cavs last season, Doris, a very young team after having been the oldest team in the league the prior season.
And Greg, it makes sense, doesn't it? You're trying to develop players, whether it's for your team or to try to put together a trade package in the future. You're hoping ultimately to gain value through that process and through the draft. But it takes time.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime.
Come on, shoot!
Clarkson with the ball. He has 7. There's the triple. Sinks the triple. Clarkson's got 10.
Well, give Jordan Clarkson a ton of credit. He has worked tirelessly on this shot.
Curry pass to Looney. Wants to get it to Burks and does. Thompson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Curry. And that's collected by Love. Love's got 6 rebounds in the game. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Wow, big time move by Jordan Clarkson. The defense forced to adjust. That's an incredible drive.
Warriors leading by 21. And here is Curry, and he has 28 points for the game. Wing shot on the way, and there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by Curry. 14 points for Klay Thompson.
Whoa, sizzling from the field this half, and that's after a shaky start.
And the pass to Clarkson. Pass to Love. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Really good execution by Jordan Clarkson. As a coach, you're always looking to maximize your team's consistency. That's good offense.
Here's Thompson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 16.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Greg, to me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Larry Nance is checked in for Thompson. Osman comes in for Kevin Love. Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Porter. And it's Garland in for Clarkson. The open look here for Sexton. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Well, Colin Sexton's assertiveness right there with the rise and fire, exactly what his team wants from him.
Outside Curry. From deep. Hits the three-point bomb. Curry's got 31 points.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Garland dishes to Nance. Now, here's Sexton. Burks covering. Sexton's shot is good.
Man, that's a big-time fearless move from Colin Sexton. Put it home, young sir.
Curry deciding where to go with it. And there's the call on Cedi Osman. That is his first foul of the game. Outside Curry. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Works for 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Nance has got his 5th rebound in this one. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Windler. Here's Osman. He's covered by Thompson. Osman kicks to Garland. 6 to shoot. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Garland. Both shots good from the stripe. Now Curry. He has 31. Pass to Looney. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
And as we conclude the 3rd quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Warriors ahead, running away with it. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Cleveland. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. At forward, Thompson and McKinney. Alec Burks is out there with Steph Curry. And it's Looney in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And yes, it's good. Burks has got his first 2 points.
Well, you love the cleverness of Alec Burks. My goodness, how remarkable is that into the lane and finish?
Osman kicks to Sexton.
Shoot it!
And there's the pass to Windler.
Right here.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. 5 on the clock. Burks pulls it in. Warriors leading by 23. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Love's checked in for Nance. Porter comes in for Jetty Osman. Clarkson, he's checked in for Colin Sexton. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Garland. Then for the Warriors, Cauley Stein comes in for Looney. And it's Russell in for Burks. Floats one up. And it's Russell missing. Al Cleveland shooting the ball at 42. Clarkson against Curry. Passes to Windler. Three-pointer. Dellavedova buries the long-range jumper.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Pass to Curry. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 10 assists here tonight. So active.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range. You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
A second chance effort. The shot by Cauley Stein, no good. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Cavaliers. Love finds Dellavedova. Launches a three. Cleveland the rebound. Here's Porter, and that'll be 2 free throws. Coming up, officials on the call with the foul. They get Stephen Curry.
At the line for your Cavaliers, Porter. At the line for 2.
And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. From deep three-point range. No good that time. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Over in the corner, Dellavedova. Cleveland gets it back. Second chance shot, Love. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And the foul called on the Golden State Warriors.
Boy, isn't Kevin crafty with the pump fake, knows how to work his way to the free throw line.
And certainly not the most gifted NBA athlete, but Kevin Love Doris has transformed his body from the time he came into the NBA.
That had everything to do, Kevin, with dedication to diet and conditioning. You think about it, Kevin Love was at the forefront of using yoga and other core-focused training methods. That's part of the reason he's been able to hold his own inside, even as he's dropped weight.
The first one falls.
Well, I just love how unselfish Kevin Love is. This guy is willing to adapt and adjust to do what's best for the team.
Good on both. Warriors leading by 19 points. Here's Curry. Sweet little floater. Curry's got 4 this quarter.
Well, it's incredible to see the touch on the teardrop that Steph Curry brings to the table. And it takes a kind of precision and knowledge to make that shot.
He was all alone on that one.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Outside Russell, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And the Warriors lead by 20.
Well, to me, this is where D'Angelo Russell distinguishes himself. He understands that when he can score it, he's going to be aggressive.
Sexton, he's checked in for Matthew Dellavedova. Cleveland's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Sexton, the pass to Porter. Tries again. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
And Porter, no good on that one.
A Sacramento King for his first 4 seasons. Willie Cauley-Stein was ready for a fresh start. They allowed him to leave, and he got his wish in Golden State. The athletic rim runner, a nice pickup for the Dubs.
Here's Windler. Oh, good with the triple. Warriors leading by 18. Here's Russell. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And that's 17 points for D'Angelo Russell.
Come on now, this guy is more than just a great shooter. Klay Thompson, really good feel for the offense.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. Sexton, the pass to Windler. Clock at 6. Shots good from Love.
Well, there's the mid-range game of Kevin Love. On point, boy. You give him a little daylight, he's going to make that shot.
Curry outside. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Curry's got 38 points.
Boy, picking up where he left off. His second from distance this half, 5 overall.
Curry with the steal. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. Russell passes to McKinney. Makes it off the glass.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
I think, Greg, this is what we call, quote, running a team off the floor. They have been fantastic in transition.
Now here's Thompson. After Colin Sexton's miss, Thompson with the bucket.
You have to be aware when Klay Thompson has the ball in his hands. He can pull up at any time off that dribble.
Here's Sexton. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Well, major height disadvantage. He recognizes that and still able to score it.
And you can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. Pass to Cauley Stein. Here's McKinney. And the rejection by Love.
Wow, terrific timing from Kevin Love to get the block, something he's worked hard to improve on.
At the line of Willie Cauley-Stein. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first.
And what I like about Cauley-Stein is just how hard he plays. Really, both ends, a scrappy player.
Green, he's checked in for Alfonso McKinney. And he can't hit the second.
We've seen this explosion of Canadian players in the NBA. And really, Tristan Thompson led that way. The 4th pick back in 2011, Thompson was, at that point, the highest drafted Canadian in NBA history.
Warriors leading by 21 inside. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Curry. Curry's got 4 assists now tonight. Timeout called the Cavaliers. And Thompson may have led the way for Canadians. But as far as where the league is going, Greg, he's a throwback player.
I mean, a rebounder and rim runner. His game is built on toughness and hustle.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Steph Curry.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Here's Garland. Feeds it to Love. Here's Sexton. And it's off from three-point range. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. There's the pass to Green. The 15-footer. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Warriors.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Steph Curry.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Ante Zizic is checked in for Tristan Thompson. John Henson comes in for Kevin Love. Brandon Knight's checked in for Colin Sexton. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Garland. 1:10 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Evans outside. Passes it to Thompson. Puts it up from 12. The Cavaliers pull it in. From deep. And it's Osman missing.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
I think we have to check his sanity because there's a number of better options on the floor.
Here's Spellman. Pass to Pascal. Just 5 to shoot. Puts it up from 17. Here's Cauley Stein. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Now here is Dellavedova. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Clay, what is the key to the way you played tonight?
I'm just used to the pace of the game by now, and my teammates do a good job of finding me when I'm open, so all credit goes to them. I just catch and fire when I'm open.
And they found the shooter, and he shot. Thanks, Clay. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. So long, everyone.